Welcome to the Awkward Daydream, where we have no idea what's happening. We're going to talk about...
Cloverfield!
It's
happening.
That one.
Sorry, I'm very excited. He's just kind of meh. Like, everyone else has been very meh about this trailer. I've been ecstatic, though, for many reasons. Primarily, I'm a fan of the first one. And so the fact that we're getting not so much a sequel, but something in the same universe, they've said, excites me. As well as no one knew this was happening until the trailer was released, and they said, oh, it's coming out in 2 months. That does not happen anymore.
Yeah.
What with the internet and, people constantly looking for new information on movies. So the fact that J.J. Abrams and Paramount and whoever the director is in this one, I don't remember, they've kept this so low-key to the point that we didn't know it was happening. We knew there was some project from Bad Robot. We had no idea what it was about. Now we do. It's some sort of Cloverfield spin-off sequel thing. And just like with the first movie, in the first trailer, they gave us nothing. In fact, they gave us less in this trailer than they gave us in the first trailer for the first movie.
And it doesn't look like it's the handheld camera or the found footage.
Which is good because I think it worked for the first one because there weren't a ton of films that were doing that, and that really just kind of kicked off that craze.
Yeah.
I know we're all sick of Paranormal Activity, and that could partially be the reason, as well as the writing. But I think it's good that they're departing from that. It's a new movie. We can't keep doing the same thing, so it shows that they are trying to do something different.
Yeah. To me, I think it's interesting that they're doing it now. Because a lot of the hype from the first one has died down, since it came out. Because I remember, after the first one came out, after I watched it, and even after it came out, and DVD, Blu-ray, and all that, so oh, this is awesome. I want them to make a second one, and then hearing about this, I'm like, oh, okay, they're making another one. That's interesting.
Because movies never take many years to come out with a sequel ever.
Well, with no announcement or anything like that, I just feel like it's a little surprising that it took so long for them to, come out with it.
I'm not too surprised. You don't want to oversaturate the market, it's not like Marvel where they have to have some sort of sequel or tie-in every year.
Yeah.
They took their time, and sometimes taking their time. Look at Independence Day. How long did it take for that sequel to happen? Look at Tron. How long did it take for that sequel to happen? Star Wars took, for a sequel technically, 20 years, 30 years for the sequel. We're not counting prequels here because they're different. Sequels can take time. Even between the prequels and now, that's 10 years.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think with Tron and Independence Day, a lot of those older movies are starting to get rebooted or getting sequels because Hollywood can't think of new ideas. Cloverfield I think is an exception here, but I don't know. For me, just your point with Independence Day and what was the other one again? Tron. There we go. I feel like that was just trying to revitalize old IPs.
Yeah, it absolutely could be, but there's a lot of untapped potential with Cloverfield.
It's if they from the footage that they've showed, where a lot of it is contained in
footage,
in one house, it'll kind of.
I'm sure it'll branch out from that little bunker.
Well, I know, but
I'm just assuming that's the first quarter of the movie.
I think it's interesting to have kind of a story that's contained like that in one setting. I'm curious to see if they do it where it's taking place during the same events as the first one, or if it's a whole separate monster or whatever.
Yeah, all they've said is it is tied in with the original Cloverfield. They haven't said if it's the same monster, if it's a different monster, some sort of offspring, or totally unrelated, just happens to happen in the same place. So, I'm excited. He's meh.
I'll wait to see more.
I hope they don't show too much. It was a pleasant surprise to get a random trailer that didn't show us anything other than that it's confirming it's Cloverfield in some kind. So if they just don't come out with any other trailers and they just come out with the same trailer, just a little recut, like I'm fine with that. Because then when I go see the movie, it's gonna be a surprise. So let us know what you think though in the comments. And yeah, looks like this has been an awkward daydream, not handheld. All right, real quick thanks to our sponsors, Imagine That 3D, where you can get stuff 3D printed like this Kylo Ren lightsaber hilt. You can just go online to imaginethat-3d.com, submit a design. They ship all over the nation. It's pretty cool stuff. So again, thanks from us here at Awkward Daydream.